Energized show, up the Irish.
Okay, what's going on, guys? And welcome to a brand new episode of Energized, brought to you by Forged Irish Stout. Ross,
are you intoxicated or something?
Introduce the guest, man.
Today we are bringing you the UFC bantamweight from Ireland. Everyone's favorite Loughran brother. It's Caolan. Caolan, how you doing, bud?
Good, lads. How are you?
Welcome
yeah,
back
not
to the
bad,
show,
not
Caolan.
bad. Caolan, you're back booked in UFC Atlantic City. You know, you're repping that Irish flag for the 135ers. How much are you looking forward to getting that job done in there?
I can't wait, lad. I cannot wait to send this interview the other night. If you're a football player or you're some like other sport, you might take a loss, and the next week you compete again. You go out and you're back in the win column, and you can like move forward. But in fighting, it was September 2nd the whole way through to March 30th. Walk around, in my opinion, I walk around a loser. Like that, you're only as good as your last one. So that's not easy. It's good, but it's a good in one way when you're training stuff, but it's not easy. So really looking forward to compete. I can't wait, lad. I can't wait.
Obviously, you just said there you felt like you're walking around a loser, and you've not really been a loser at any stage in your life. Obviously, your fight before that, you were lifting world titles above your head. How much effect did that loss have on your mental health?
None, absolutely no effect on mental health. But it was just it's not like I have watched back the Taylor Lapis fight, and I think there's a very good argument that I won the fight. If I'm being 100% honest, people talk about damage, but he actually didn't do any damage in round 2 or 3 at all. There is no damage. Like, but if you think you won, I'm not salty. It was a close fight. I understand if you think you will have no arguments, but there's more the performance. I didn't fight well. Of course, it was a change, a very different style, which isn't ideal, but still, I didn't perform well, and that's just no effect on no effect on my mental health. But like just irritating. Just I just want to compete, lad. I want to because I say I've been out training the UFC guys recently. I've been over in America and stuff. I know my level. I know how I can handle UFC bantamweights. Like it's just that doesn't matter one bit. The gym doesn't matter one fuck. Cage Warriors, to me, there's that winning that title is like, maybe when I'm 60 I can look back on that, but like at the minute, it's the UFC, and it's always been the UFC. You know, I'm not here like to fucking be a Mike Perry or a fucking Kevin Holland and people laugh at me in the weigh-ins, but I don't win. That's not what I'm about, lad. So I just want to compete and I want to win. I want to win. I'm all business this time. No shit talk.
Don't say that. Don't say that, Ken. But like in the build up to the last fight, like the way you sold it was just like so entertaining. Like the whole country was like for the people that didn't know you, they were like, "Who is this guy?" And I'm definitely tuning in to watch him. But then obviously you had a short notice like replacement. Like when that happens on fight week before your UFC debut, like what sort of goes through your head?
Nothing. I was thinking, fuck it, I'll beat him, no problem. So I was thinking in my head, I should have known Taylor Lapis, to be honest. I don't know why I didn't know him, because he'd been in the UFC. I know every bantamweight, like regionally and UFC. I don't know why I didn't know him. I should have known him. I took I was relatively short notice. My UFC day was 5 weeks in and of itself, but I had a training camp. I was ready to go. I wanted to compete. When it came to the Tuesday, I was like, fuck it. If you bring in Sean O'Malley, I'll fight him, no problem. Fight anyone in this division tomorrow, no problem. So I had no doubts I'd beat him. It wasn't ideal. In hindsight, I probably should have been more fucking nervous for him, but not ideal. Not how I like to prepare. I like very specific. And that's one thing I've taken from Henry out there is how we're doing Kaobon is correct. How specific he was preparing for Marab was really cool to see. So when the point, like if he's doing this camp for Marab now, if you just automatically switch up and you're fighting, I don't know, different say fucking Corey Sandhagen, it would definitely throw him off. You know what I mean? Like it's not ideal, but I was ready to go, lad, and I was saying the guy rung and he missed weight on the. He rung because he signed a fight for UFC bantamweight, but he had never fought bantamweight ever. This guy I'm fighting has never fought a bantamweight. His Instagram bio at the minute we were saying is UFC featherweight.
Yeah.
He's come down from lightweight on his contender series at featherweight. He looked like death warmed up. Like, I don't know, is it going to happen again? I hope not, but if it happens, it happens. You know what I mean?
At least you'll be used to it then.
Yeah.
Know,
And that is one thing kind of touch on. Like some people, obviously you showed, big grapefruit balls on you by getting in there and fighting someone at the last minute, because like we've seen it before. Like we've seen, John Jones, one of the greatest of all time. He was supposed to fight Dan Henderson at UFC 151, and then he turned down Chael Sonnen at last minute. So, and again, like they're like obviously different skill sets, but like they were both sort of wrestling backgrounds, and he still turned it down because it was a different fight. So you have to say fair play to you for getting in there with the change of opponent and a harder opponent as well.
A much harder opponent. Jeez, that last fight was the much harder opponent. Honestly, I've got 2 bonuses from the UFC, discretionary bonuses, like surprised since the part, like in the 2 months after the Paris show, for taking it, which was cool. 2, so they won't hope. No, my coach didn't even know. Like nobody told me about it. It was fucking deadly.
This is arriving your bank account.
Woke up and looked at the fucking bank account twice. It was fucking unreal.
And one more for the bad guy.
Aye, but then I know I've got this fight, and if we're being 100% honest, Angel Pacheco's tough, not overlooking, very tough guy, but he lost in the contender series. Like so, I feel like that decision was the correct decision. Had I have turned down Taylor Lapillus and then there was 2 or 3 fights down, was relying on that, I'd have got the Wonder Boy Shavkat treatment. Do you know what I mean? 100%, no question. So I'm happy I made that decision. I could be sitting here 1-0 with a win over Yanis Gamore, who, by the way, has taken another fight at bantamweight. What the fuck is that about? Why would they let him do that? I could be sitting here 1-0, a lot of hype after beating Yanis Gamore. Maybe get another good fight, keep out, and then I go down the line and fight someone like a Sandhagen. And I haven't learned the lessons that I learned from the Lapillus fight. I'm better man for it, and I'm very happy it happened. Very, very, very happy it happened.
Well, that's good to hear. Caolan, then after the fight, you're after going over to train with Henry Cejudo in Fight Ready in Arizona. How did that come about?
So we have guys coming to Kaobon all the time. There's boys in Fridays, new boys coming this week. There's 3 Italians coming for this camp for me now from Bellator. And there's a guy who's like a mutual friend, Tyshawn Williams. He's a Division 1 All-American. He's 5-0 pro now, I believe, from over in MMA at Masters. And he was training over there. And he was talking about how Cejudo was taking him in for Marab and stuff. And it was like a back and forth. And then I was trimming him, and he got Santino on to me. He's like, you want to get this guy in, basically. And that just came. Then I started mashing Santino. I was like, could I come and stuff like this here? And then I did. And they put me in a lad. They were my expectation for a gym like that was, I'll go out there. It's probably if you're a welterweight or something, it's probably Killcliff. If you're my size, I'd say that's probably the best gym in the world at the minute. To be honest, some of the names, like, it's crazy. My expectation was I'll get unbelievable rounds. No one will give a fuck about me. They won't put any time in me, but I'll be pushing myself against UFC fighters all the time. I couldn't have been more wrong. Well, first of all, they put me in a house in Paradise Valley for a month, which was fucking nuts, for free, which is like so good of them. Then I would train. Santino would see how much I'm actually listening to him. I want to learn. I'm here with just an open mind. I'm here to just get better. And I would practice what he was doing. So he would put a lot of time in me. The session would end, and then they would take me for 1-to-1s in the evening or 1-to-1s after the class, like 1-to-1 coaching. It was unbelievable, lad. And then, as I said, there was a lot of UFC guys, a lot of UFC bantamweights and flyweights. Got to show my level to them guys. Got to mix it up and just study and just try and level up, lad. I'm really happy on it. You know what I mean? Really, really happy on it. Great experience. One of the things I'm really happy when I went, but I'm also now really happy it's done and I'm back with my team in Kaobon. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. And then Ross, like Henry Cejudo is known for known for his coaching. Like obviously he's back now. He's going to be fighting in UFC 298, but he's known for his coaching. Like so, like Ross, when you saw Ken go over there, like what were your expectations?
First of all, I thought about like the two personalities going toe to toe because you know you have the king of cringe versus like one of the realest guys you'll ever meet. Like you know, Caolan tells how he sees it. You know what I mean? So I was like, I wonder how they get on style wise, but I always knew. Say what you want about you know, Caolan Colin Straight. You know what I mean? And I've heard it from people who aren't his coaches. They say he's a tough motherfucker, and they say he works hard. That's the two things I always hear when I hear coaches talk about Caolan Loughran. And I knew if he's going over there, he's going to put in the work. And like you said, he wants to be a sponge over there. So I was buzzing to see it. Did you get to get many rounds in with the champ?
Not too many because he very specific training, but it was good because the first day I landed, I goes, when are we sparring, lad? When are we sparring? Like it was Cejudo. Because Cejudo was one of my favorite fighters ever. Like I didn't say it to him in person. Like, and we sat down and we're talking about who's the greatest of all time, and he wanted me to say him, but I didn't say him. I just made an effort to. I even said Demetrius, but I was kind of thinking you are one of the best. He is one of my favorites.
Yeah.
But this is the truth. I landed. I goes, lad, when are we sparring? He goes, oh, you don't want this smoke. You don't want this smoke. And for like 3 days, then he got quite thick, to be honest, because he was like one day he was like facing his coaches and I was coming down doing the class and I just kept pointing to the keys and going, let's go, and he's getting thick on me. But no, it's a lot to take, and even conversing with a guy like who's been through what he's done, watching him drill, watching him leave the mat, go do his S&C. No, he was good to me now, and they all were the coaches. It was really like Santino and the boxing coaches and all through those guys that were good. And then the guys he had in for Marab, the Olympic wrestlers and stuff, I got good rounds with them guys. I was in with UFC bantamweights every day, so now it was good. But very glad to be back Team Kaobon preparing for this, guys. You know what I mean? Very, very glad to be back Team Kaobon.
I've got two questions for you, Caolan. Like first one is, would you go out there again to train? And second of all, did Henry give you one of them cushions with your face on
it? No, he didn't. I will go out again 100%. But I'd say I'd want it to be a distance from a fight. If I'm going to be honest, I like preparing how Caolan Loughran prepares. Some people just find a click, and I have my click and Kaobon in four corners. But no, he didn't. He, to be honest, he's not. He's quite civil in person. So he is. He's not really like that. He's not really like that. So he's not going to be walking around with fucking cushions, is he?
The cringe only comes out during fight week.
Yeah. No, I'm a big fan of him, and you can see some of the effort he puts in to prepare for a fight is ahead of the game. Like Colin was always on the telling Tom to like source guys from around the world, and so who was paying them boys good dough when I was living with him, like it was crazy. So now he's in the position he's in through hard work and intelligence. Like it's no fluke. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, no one ever doubts his work ethic as well. Like you don't become an Olympic gold medalist and then a champ.
He doesn't train like me. Like he trains hard.
Oh man, I love it. Did Team Kaobon recently get done up as well, Caolan?
Oh, I completely. So we've come together with four corners, but that's been about a year now. So like John Gillies, you might see like Liam Harris and all these guys come in the gym strike, but they've doubled in size. So we had one like huge floor. They literally doubled it. They bought the floor beneath. The mat is. The setup is like literally amazing, like amazing setup. It probably is the best gym I've ever been in. But it's been going now since Christmas. They literally doubled the size. Where it's class setup now. Like,
yeah, no, it looks great.
Yeah, it's unbelievable. Baz, I need to know this. We were talking about it on air. You were asking Caolan what he preferred, and there was reason behind it. And I was in the dark. So, what's this all about?
Oh yeah, I actually nearly forgot, Ross. So fair play to you. No, from watching Caolan's stories on his way home from Arizona.
God.
Caolan obviously booked in. He obviously booked in to fly to Manchester. So I asked Caolan, where's his favorite Manchester, in England or in America? Can you tell us the story, Caolan?
Both shitholes. I said I fucking Do you know what it was, lad? I was going to start first week of January. I don't know what day it was, the 4th or something. I was going from Dublin. I was coming straight from Christmas, Dublin to Phoenix, Arizona. So I booked it, and I went Dublin to Charlotte, Cleveland. This wee tiny shit airport. Charlotte, Cleveland to Phoenix. Happy days. And on the way down, I was in about Louth direction, going to Dublin, and my mom's like, "Oh fuck, you need to get your left home or for American Customs or your flight home to prove you're not like staying legally." So I booked it. What a Google of fucking Phoenix to Manchester. So there it was, fucking Phoenix to this wee same shit airport, Charlotte to Manchester. I thought, fuck, I'm saving myself a couple of £100 here. I ended up in Boston. So I had to spend that's the God's honest truth. I had to spend an extra day in Boston, then cost me a fortune. I got from Boston to fucking Manchester, England, but we made it anyway. Bad mistake, eh?
Caolan, like that was, as we would say, sloppy. But
That is silly.
that
I
is
was
sloppy,
a costly air, I'm not gonna lie.
stop. I'll take cost a few quid as well.
Costly. Stupid.
Sure, look, did you get a few rounds in with Sean Brady while you were there?
No, do you know where I did go though? Peter Welch's gym in Boston. So I've been looking to go there for about fucking 10 years. So it actually, every cloud is a silver lining. It was deadly. It was a deadly gym, deadly to see it.
Most expensive training day of your life.
It literally cost me about $1,000 to go to that gym, but it was worth it.
Unbelievable stuff. But Caolan, tell us this: what do you know about your opponent this time out, and does he offer you much? I know obviously he fought in the Contender Series, he's lost. Probably very lucky man to be getting an opportunity to fight someone like yourself.
I'm 0-1, lads. I'm in no position to be calling out Sean O'Malley or Merab Dvalishvili. I said it. I'm a loser here at the minute. That's my mentality towards this. I have to win. I think it's the way I should be approaching it. Honestly, should I be losing this kid? No, I should not be losing this kid. Should I have a tough fight with this kid? No. Has he got holes? Yes. Is he beatable? Yes. But I'm an 0-1, lads. I listened to an interview with him, and he's a bit disrespectful of me. I thought, come on here, lad. Like, I've earned my place here. Have you truthfully earned? You got your best attribute was he's good at getting a fucking hiding in the in the Contender Series. But I'm 0-1, lads. I'm just here to win. Do you know what I mean? I'm here to fucking start the show what I can do, and I have never been. I'm like measured, but coming home and being with UFC guys every day and seeing how fair some of the best bandmates there are. I've never been more confident in my life. I've got like a buzz about me in the gym at the minute. I'm happy. But I'm also very, very, very aware that I'm 0-1 and I have to show it on fight night so I can be the best in the fucking world the next 8 weeks. What matters is March 30th at about 8 p.m. Atlantic City time. And I'm going to shine. I'm going to shine. That's it.
Yeah, no, we agree. Like that's why people tune in now have to make sure to check out Caolan fighting on March 30th in Atlantic City, and also Reece McKee's going to be in the card as well. So like Irish eyes are going to be glued to this one, Ross.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, my final question for you, Caolan, is: do you have a walkouts tune, and will the UFC actually bother to play it for you this time?
Do you know what? I don't hold that to UFC. If I had won, that'd have been the best promotional tactic ever. If I had got that no walkout, that'd have been so sick. But I'm going with Dreams Cranberries. I was meant to be the walkout originally, but do you know what, lad? That was the best experience of my life. Like, see, sitting when I was home at Christmas, and I was sitting be like at the bar talking to lads about fucking that walkout. Like 20,000 people I'll take that to the grave. Like, so.
I actually thought you did it on purpose at the time. I was like, oh, that was such a cool move. Like, what a move!
I know. It would have been so much cooler if I had planned it, but I honestly didn't. I didn't know what was happening.
Yeah, I thought it was like the way. Remember Darren Till? He was fighting. Was he fighting
on the Apex? I think
he fought Whitaker at the Apex. I think that was that one.
Was that the Apex? Are you sure that was in the Apex? Yeah.
Yeah, it was. He did it because of the Apex.
No, was it not Fight Island? No.
It was Fight Island.
Fight Island.
Yeah. So there was no fans there. So there was no. He didn't walk out to any tune. But Caolan, you're obviously a very busy man. We want to thank you for coming on the show. Like myself and Ross, big fans of yourself. Is there anything else you want to say to the people tuning in that are going to be watching you fight in Atlantic City, bud?
No, just tune in and everyone remember what you said when I lost and I'm shit and I'm a bum and I seen it all. So keep the same energy.
Love it. Can't wait to see it. Then also, actually, while you're there, one last shout out for Tiernan, who's making his pro debut next month up in Cage Conflict. What a man. I'm sure you look forward to that one too.
Absolutely. Can't wait.
Yeah. Well, Caolan, thanks very much for your time. We're going to let you get on with the rest of your day, okay?
Have a good one.
Boys.
Energized show, up the Irish. Been sussing you guys a couple of times. I've seen a couple of clips. I think you've done some interviews with Dylan Moran and that I saw. So keep going, keep up the good work, guys.